The time has finally come. I hit the biggest pothole Shitbox made it. All right, guys, the time has finally come. It is 5 to 4 a.m. on Thursday morning, technically. So really late Wednesday night, and the Shitbox-Fox is no longer inside here. Truck's parked, and we got most of everything cleaned up. Tons of boxes to burn in the back there. We're about to hit the road. And fingers crossed, everything works out all right. And, you know, the car tested out good. We did a lot, mind you, short trips, but important shakedown trips to make sure that the car is safe, that the car is fairly reliable, but of course there's always unknowns and just some things you can't control. So all you can do is be diligent, check your fluids, check your tire pressures. In fact, I'm gonna check those tire pressures now because did that. Make sure you know you got fluids, make sure you got basic little, you know, I can't bring the whole toolbox with me, but that just reminds me, my little tool kit, this little icon kit here. So it's handy to have just to do little basic things, especially we got to adjust the idle screw. You need Phillips, you know, you got little extensions, you need Allens, you need whatever, Torx bits, all of those things are there. So I am going to bring this. And Gary's going to be first up in terms of the driving. Obviously it's gonna be hard to get footage until the sun is up. I'm hoping to catch some Z's because I was actually up editing a video while he was catching on his Z's. So anyways, guys, I don't know if you can see. about 8 more hours of shit. And one thing that I want to say, these tweed seats, as nice as they look, and again, thank you to Lewis for helping me recover them, and thank you to the gentleman, I believe his name was Jesse, who donated these covers. But let me tell you, this is so hard.
80 grit.
It's like 80 grit sandpaper on your elbows. So that's why I'm running with my jacket here like this, because otherwise my elbows would be raw by the time we'd make it to Michigan. So that's that. Car's running okay. We just discovered this. Oh, I'm getting my shoes all dirty here. So rated the muffler underneath, so needless to say the car's louder. Sounds kind of badass, to be honest with you. But yeah, about 8 more hours to go. Car seems to be performing okay. Now that we have AC, the ride's much more comfortable. And our strap's holding up on the hood here. Should probably check that. Oh yeah. She's good. We just assume that, you know, the baffles inside, those old Flowmasters were probably rotted and we just blew them out, but this makes a little bit more sense. It's all coming together now. We're like, oh, we finally evicted the house that used to live in the car. We probably have a nest in there. All right, guys. Belt number 3 has let us down. Oh, AC goes out. Let's see here. My hopefully last leg of the journey. Gary is up next on this fill up, and we crossed over from Illinois into Indiana, and man, the roads were so rough. Gary was trying to sleep. I hit the biggest pothole that I've hit in a long time, and if you actually look at this wheel, I'm probably running at least 3 degrees of probably, if not more, of negative camber there. So I checked the top strut plate, I popped the hood off, nothing moved up there. The car doesn't vibrate, it just pulls to the left pretty hard now, which most likely this is the cause. And yeah, I don't know if maybe the strut bolt up at the top, you know, because I had all that apart, maybe it hit it enough and it whacked it in that slider where I honed it out. Or did we bend a control arm or a tie rod? I don't know. The car's too low to the ground. Like I said, it's not vibrating, it's not wobbling. We're 3 hours away. You see here, this one's nice and straight. So we're close, guys. And hopefully it should be okay. Six o'clock in the morning. we arrived. The shitbox made it. And that's all I'm going to say, because tired. I know Gary's beat. He just did the last leg of the journey. He's hopped up on Lipper, Snickers bars, candy. What else did you ingest to try to keep yourself awake? Yeah, so we made it, guys. We'll report back after we get some rest. All right, beautiful mid-morning. Actually, it's pretty much lunchtime here in Dearborn, and I feel a little rested. 5 hours of sleep, and beautiful weather here today. It looks like it's supposed to thunder shower later today and all tomorrow, so hopefully that rain holds off at the show. I don't mind if it's cloud covered, but if nothing worse than, you know, people traveling, trying to get their cars all clean and everything else for the show, and it rains. But here's the SN95 Dutch car. I haven't seen this since that thing was put up in storage pretty much, but here we go. Shitbox made it. I believe we got some tools here, and gonna hopefully try and see what happened here. So we've looked around and control arms are okay. Nothing bent there. K-member doesn't look bent, tie rod's intact. So we think things shifted here, which we're about to probably find out as soon as this loosens off.
How many degrees was that?
I think 3.
All of the degrees.
All right. Do our preloaded anti-camber. Normally we're going the other way.
I know, this
we try
is
and
completely
preload
abnormal.
camber. We're trying to preload no camber.
Negative.
Negative.
Positive. Positive
Ready?
camber, yeah.
Oh shit. Let me.
Cool. That's starting around.
Yeah. I have to.
Suspension,
I
gas
even got a
lines.
brand new set of lug nuts. No expense spared on the shitbox.
Who donated those?
Nobody bought them. I needed to hit, I'm not gonna lie, I did hit the $100 threshold for free shipping.
Nice. Impressive.
Oh, we're at the show. Should we crank it down? Okay, what's this on here? What do you want, 2?
2's probably good.
Which, by the way, giant pain in the ass.
Did you get it on the left size here? Some shit, bro?
It's called put a floor jack under it, get the wheels about 8 inches off the ground, and then slip the hoist arm under with the risers on it. Right.
When I watched that video and seeing Gary,
Still got the keychain that's attached.
this guy plays hockey.
I like going.
Oh, you didn't even know real horse? So many times that happened. There we go, we're good to get home. Valve stem had a slow leak, so you go get the wheel and tire swapped out this morning. Yeah, man, it made it.
Still amazing, bro. What you brought back when you guys did.
Well, and then we're like, oh man, the car sounds louder.
And in that bundle of paperwork, there's an email from a Hotmail that's just like this run-on sentence of an engine build. And it's like the same thing on this engine.
Almost walked away without my beer. All right, guys, here at the pre-meet showshine gathering thing, whatever you want to call it, at Ford's garage. It's about to rain. Left the hood off the car because, well, it slipped another belt. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around here with Bucky's. Too much rain, guys. Look at everybody running like ants. Look at them all. Good job right there. Oh, look at Jordan leaving my hood open. This one we don't care about right here. It'll be just fine. Woo! Oh man, you gotta go all the way around? Yeah. All right guys, 5% left on my GoPro. It is late Friday night, 11:30 p.m. We came, set some tents up, dropped off the Shitbox-Fox. The SN95 Dutch car is sitting over there. And there's tons of super rare Fox stuff sitting there. We got the first Cobra R under production, New Edge style. There's a V10, that silver New Edge over there is actually a V10 car. Lots of prototype, lots of crazy stuff. Celine's, Capri's, all that good stuff. I think Lala Fox will be next to me. You know, she's a local to Detroit recently, but she is, which is super cool. Always fun to see Miss Lala. And we do some stickering tonight to try and show our appreciation for everybody that donated to the car. It's maybe not the best sticker job, but I think it'll get the point across. Now, there's a couple names that aren't on here, and I opted for some orange vinyl for some of the names. So unfortunately, the orange, I don't know what happened. It's not coming off the backing properly. So I'm gonna have to find a way to lay some of those names out or maybe tape them on tomorrow. But there we go, guys. Everybody's contributions has helped and make us, or allow for us to make it to the show. I am zonked, I am tired. Before I forget, I want to give extreme thanks to Bill Butler, to Glenn, to there's a number of guys that went out of their way to really make this show happen. So thank you guys so much for your support, allowing us to come in here, especially after hours, and try and set everything up so that way maybe I'll get more than 4 hours of sleep tonight. So anyways, guys, we'll be sure to get some coverage tomorrow, and I'm hoping for a really great event. I'm sure it will be.